All right, I'm on hole number 7 of the Monster Marsh tournament. I'm in Tuesday's qualifying round in the rookie division. Hole number 7. So yesterday I got hole number, I was just going through, I just went to the next hole and I got it wrong. And that's not hole number 7. Hole number 7 is hole number 4. What was I thinking? See, that's why I keep going from one. I wish they just play them in order. I don't know why they have to play them out of order. If we want to play the Sunshine Glade holes, then let's play the Sunshine Glade holes. You don't go to Augusta and they tell you, okay, we're going to play 1, and then we're going to play 6, and then we're going to play 12. You play 1 through 18. All right. I'm definitely not going this way. One of my teammates and I did this the other day, and it was, here's the word, epic fail. On perfect shots. Brought the right club, brought the right ball, hit perfect shot, and the dynamic from, and it wasn't anything about the island. It was about the bounce, it was getting off of here. Somebody mentioned to me that, on this island there is a shelf. So there's a little bit of there's a shelf here and it moves up, and then this part is higher, and that it's all about that shelf. It wasn't the dynamic as far as the looking at the ball dynamic with the graphics. It wasn't about the island. When it took this bounce right here, the animation went from just a normal shot to all of a sudden it went like you're going to go in the rough right before it bounced, and then it took this flat bounce and basically just skipped right off the island and went right in the water, and then skipped right off. And what I was doing, I moved the shot back, and by moving the shot back, it made this arc right here, made this arc higher to try and get more height on the ball so that when it hit it would go forward, and that didn't work either. It just kept doing the same thing. So this shot's going to be way too dangerous. This shot getting up here looks like it will be fairly easy, and you've got a chip, probably a wedge shot to come in. You can do the layup, and this is a wood shot. If you've got lower developed clubs, or if you don't have you want a nice consistent shot, you just want to play it safe, this is not a bad deal. But I'm going to try for the shot where I'm doing an overpower shot into this area right here, trying to use the curl. And I've got, let's see what the angles are here. So if we're coming out from the green and we're going into this area, we're trying to cover this swing. And I think if you used an Apocalypse and you put on all of its curl, you're probably going to end up over curling it. I think the extra mile has just enough to clear those trees to come through. My opponent yesterday actually hit a shot where they went in between these two trees and ended up nicely out here. The problem with that is that when you make it in between the trees, it's awesome. But consistently trying to get in between two trees that are that close together, you're going to find yourself in some trouble more often than not. But I'm going to try and do the shot from here to try and curl and side spin my way up to the hole and see if I can get on in one. Because the other shot over there with the big topper is not going to work. I should be able to just take my regular bag. The whole goal is to just get on and one with your extra mile and then take a putt and move on down the road, or take a chip with your wedge. And so anything else I have to pull out of the bag means that I epic failed on the drive. And what happened yesterday was I got on this hole and it was my turn, and I was checking out balls to see like what kind of distance I was getting with it, and then I just timed out on the shot so that I could move on to the next one, and then I lost internet connection. I have two other devices that are sitting here on the same internet connection, and they were showing max bars. So I have no idea if it was me or if it was the game itself, but I have seen a lot of people complain that they're since the update they're having connection issues. So getting up into this area should be relatively easy if we got a 3-power ball. It looked like it was going to take him towards the trees, but we'll see. So distance-wise, that was a pretty good distance. Definitely not going to need all that top spin. Heck, I'm probably not going to need all that top spin. I'm going to take the wind out. That's about a ring and a half. Hitting it great on the inside. That's probably going to have me hitting the rough right here on this first bounce. Just made it. So that's definitely the shot that I'm going to be working this week, because you can get on in one. Any chips that you have to take, I've taken the chip from, if you hit to the left and you're way up there at the top trying to get on, and it's a very tricky little chip to get in there, and it's one of those things where you have to hit it perfect. So if you hit it perfect, you know it's going to go in the hole, but if you don't, you got to hit it perfect, and you have to make a great wind adjustment. So if we have an opportunity to get up here and get on, or we're in this type of chip distance, this is going to be a much higher percentage shot. Hit it great to the left. I was so close there that by pulling my rings closer to me, by pulling my ball guide closer to me and putting on that top spin, I did two things. Number one, you take the wind out. Number two, the closer that ball guide is to you, the more accurate it is. So if you hit it great to the left or the right, it's not going to be as big a factor, especially on a flat green like this. Good luck in the tournament. All right, that's definitely the shot that I'm going to be working on as the week goes on. I'll go back and watch that video, and what I really want to pay attention to on that video is how much topspin I put on there. I think I put on 2, but taking the wind out is going to be key, because if we leave the wind in, we could find ourselves, and I want to look too at how much curl I put on and where I ended up coming through it. So there's a lot of things to go back and analyze on that shot, but that's definitely the shot that I want to be working. It's going to be a much higher percentage shot than trying to do the little hoppity hop that we used to do with the big topper, because they've taken that shot out of the game. All right, that was hole number 7 of the Monster Marsh tournament and Tuesday's qualifying round of the rookie division. Thanks for watching.